Yeah, I didn't see it, but my husband told me in social media that Gunplay is basically, all over social media again because he held his baby mother at gunpoint. Gunplay held his baby mother at gunpoint. Y'all, Lord. And yeah, she got a restraining order out on him. So that's a bad look, especially y'all, because the mother, y'all, we about to get into it, don't fuck with Gunplay at all, okay? But anyway, let's go back to the fact that, he fucking with a federale. He's fucking with a federale. He was like, all his life he ran from the police. You know what I'm saying? But now his wife is an overachiever person that's trying to be into, policing and everything. And so, he was also explaining his confessional how, guys always wanted to, fuck the police, y'all. And it just reminded me, y'all remember that song by Lil Wayne, Mrs. Officer? And all she wanted me to do is fuck the police, y'all. I immediately thought of that goddamn song. I'm like, damn, is that true? But anyway, y'all, she's saying how she's going to have a sip and see, for the daughter, because that's what I mentioned, because the daughter, their baby girl has a 1 out of 10,000 heart defect. Only one person out of 10,000 people has this type of heart defect, so it's very rare. And she had to get a surgery for it, so they had done some type of GoFundMe, and they got a lot of money, so that was good. And I think I saw that on social media. And now the baby is fine, so Von Shay was saying how nobody really saw the baby, and they're going to see the baby at the sip and see. And off the break, y'all, Gunplay like, no, I ain't going. And I'm like, damn, now I knew it was a valid reason because he was serious, with 10 toes down about it. You know what I'm saying? He don't, fuck with her mother, and he let her know, your mother was talking about me, girl. Basically, she wrote a 3-page letter to him, okay, and said that, that was the worst mistake that she ever did, her daughter ever did, is by marrying him and having a baby by him. And then also, his mother is she's a cuckoo, she's from Jamaica, and she's just a cuckoo wild lady or something like that. Girl, like, you coming for somebody's mother, like, that's something that's just, going to make him stay pissed off at you forever. You just don't do that. We all know that. If he don't fuck with her because of that, coming for his mother and his father is what she said. And I just don't know what the mother thought that she was going to accomplish with this. You know what I'm saying? Beating with your daughter's husband is crazy and stupid, and at the end of the day, you gotta face this, man, y'all, i.e., let's get to the party, okay? Because they in the party, and we're gonna get on Shay and Ahmad in a minute, but they at the party, okay? And he like, I'm gonna step to your mother. First of all, we gotta go back to the rap that he did. The rap that he did, y'all, was really, really nice. It was well thought out. It was basically a rap talking about what they went through in the hospital with their child. So it was nice, talking about how they were afraid and how the baby mother was nervous, and how it was just a chaotic scene at the hospital when the doctor let them know that the baby had a rare heart defect. So it was very touching, and it was really, really nice. It just showed Gunplay's the way that he writes, it just showed that he can write really, really good. And I fully enjoyed it. And, that was another thing. And I do remember thinking this, everybody don't always go to college. Everybody don't always go to school. But people have their own forms of art that they express themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I really wish that Gunplay wouldn't have done what he did, as far as now he's in the social media and everything, because his mother should respect his art. He's not Ivy League. He didn't do this in life. He didn't do that in life up to her expectations, but the nigga can rap. You know what I'm saying? And that's his form of art and how he expresses himself, and it should be commended and respected. You feel me? So I just don't like that all of this came up about Gunplay, and he let, the addiction that he has rear its ugly head, because that's the thing. you know, and I don't know if this is true, but it could have been that, you know, he relapsed, you know, and he's back on cocaine. So you're not going to just pull a gun on your baby mother if that wasn't the case, you know what I'm saying? So he probably relapsed, and now, you know, look, the girl got a restraining order on him. The baby mother got a restraining order on him. So it just took everything away that he was trying to work with. He also was saying in his confessional, now that I'm thinking about it, that he wished his mother-in-law wouldn't be that way because it's a bad look in front of their daughter, and he wished that, you know, he could just have people speaking highly of him and not putting that into his daughter's head. So now look what you created. You know what I'm saying? It's just a mess, and I don't like it. I'm mad that it even, like, I was mad my husband even told me because I was rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? And I know my husband was rooting for him too, you know? So it's just a bad look, and I just hope that he gets the help that he needs because, you know, he deserves to be happy, and his wife, his new young wife, deserves to be happy too, you know. And two, I feel bad for her because, you know, now her mother get to say, you know, I told you so. You know what I'm saying? And that she was wrong. You know, she can't help who she like. Y'all know we all like a thug, you know what I'm saying? But your mother couldn't take it out of you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they try to do anyway, y'all. They try to take the thug that we like out of us, and it can't be taken out because it's what you like. You know, if her mother likes some type of square ass nigga, then that's on her. You know what I'm saying? But this is the nigga that she like, and I'm sure she gonna pick the next one the same exact way. You know what I mean? So, you know, for me, if my daughter starts to get into all that, I'm gonna try to, you know, let her know what comes with it. I'm gonna try to talk to her, but I never will you know, down her person who she likes and try to make the situation complicated and try to, you know, break up the situation, because not unless the nigga put his hands on her. Now that's a whole nother thing, bitch. We got a serious problem then. You feel me? But at the end of the day, like, the way she's doing it, the way the mother is doing it, it's just way too much. And a lot of times, y'all, I remember from being young, you know, when my father was trying to force me not to deal with somebody, it just make you run to him even more. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I go, y'all. Y'all know how I go. And on top of that, a good girl loves a bad boy, and it's just what it is, you know. But I feel bad for Von Shay, and I don't hope that their family works out. I don't. You know what I'm saying? She don't need to try to deal with a baby who has a heart defect and a man who has a drug addiction. That's just too much. You know what I'm saying? And he's been on this train for too long trying to get off of this narcotic, and it's just too much. And she needs to move on with her life. She really does. She's very young. She has a sick child, and she needs to put all of her time and energy into that child. Hey everybody, it's your girl Sassy. Y'all, let's get into this I don't know episode of Love and Hip Hop Miami, y'all. This is my first time reviewing Miami this season, but yeah, I didn't get a chance to do it last week. So y'all, let's just get into it. Yeah, so we're gonna first start off with Zori. Zori is a up and coming rapper, big girl, and she is trying to make it in the industry. She is a writer who done some stuff behind the scenes. Kind of remind me of like Kanye West, how he was doing stuff behind the scenes for people and stuff, but he actually wants to be a rapper. So that's what she put me in the mind of. But she's a very hard worker, y'all. And she's living out of her hair studio that she does hair in. And she's basically sacrificing having an actual place, you know, a home, because she's spending her money on studio sessions and videos. So yeah, she's really into it, y'all. And she is going to be in a cipher that somebody named Cindy, I don't know who the fuck she is, somebody named Cindy who does ciphers and is with Trina and does like producing for different stuff. So her and Trina are working together to find new artists and supposed to be doing the cipher, y'all. So she's excited. We might as well get right into it. And yeah, she's supposed to be doing a cipher, and she's excited but she's also nervous because she's the only rapper girl there, you know, and she's supposed to meet Trina, so she's really excited. Y'all, Trina is just, you know, walking with Bobby. She's on her way walking, and she's in her confessional saying how she's so fucking busy, you know, she don't know why people think she has the time, you know, to just meet everybody and do all of these things. Girl, you is not Beyonce or Rihanna. It is not that serious. Say something to this little girl and keep it moving. Like, you came there acting as if you were better than thou, and it's not that fucking serious, y'all. She's sitting up there, she walks up, you know, telling Bobby, oh, I don't got that much time. She gets there, and she sits down for like, don't even give enough time to squat her ass on the fucking chair. You know what I mean? And talking about how she got to leave. Literally, y'all, talking about how she had to leave. Bobby's like, he embarrassed. He don't know what's going on. You know, the little girl, what's her name? Zori, the rapper girl. She just, you know, all discombobulated and feeling like sad about it. Like she said, dang, Trina's just going up and leave. I was excited to meet her, and I wanted her to see me rap, you know. And then Trina always talking, this is what Zori said, and I feel the same way. She always talking all this women empowerment shit. You're not going to, you know, support what I'm doing as a black woman, you know, as a rapper. So, you know, she just so bad about that. Trina, you know, she said hi to Trina, and Trina gonna say, you're welcome. Bitch, that showed where your headspace was at, like, damn. You know what I mean? But Trina just walked off, you know, they just didn't understand what was happening. I think Cindy was embarrassed, just like Bobby Lights, and yeah, y'all, she did too much. You know, she could have easily said something to that little girl, critiqued her real quick. You was already there, you know what I'm saying? You spent more time to get there than actually staying there. So that was stupid. Gunplay and Bonshay, you know, she's a younger girl. She's 24. I thought that was a bit young, y'all. How old y'all think that Gunplay is? Gunplay probably about in his maybe early 50s, maybe late 40s, like me. You know, I don't know about that. You know, 24. I had my son at 24. That's really young. This bitch was just 21, and that's maybe a reason why her mother don't fuck with the relationship too. So, because he's so much older. Like, damn. That's like a whole nother generation. Like, literally, this nigga probably was like 15 when she was born, if that. Yeah, she's in the beginning, they show her, she's showing all her accolades. She's very well educated. She has a degree from Hampton University. She got that in 2 years, and she has a master's or something. Oh no, a certificate at Harvard after 1 year. You know, and then now she's working on her PhD. So he's proud of that. He's telling Trick, you know, she working on her PhD and all of the things, girl. But honey, okay, Gunplay is basically, you know, all over social media again because he held his baby mother at gunpoint. Gunplay held his baby mother at gunpoint. Y'all, Lord. And yeah, she got a restraining order out here. He steps to the mother about, you know, the letter that she wrote him. You know, you wrote a letter to him. Like, what the fuck was he supposed to do after he read the letter? Just say, okay, yeah, I'ma leave. Fuck it. She don't fuck with me, then that's good. I'm good. Like, what was supposed to go on? Like, that's just so stupid. I guess maybe to get in his head. That's probably what it was about. But, and just to vent her nasty feelings and just to let him know that I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, you know, he was real tensed up when he first got over to her mother. And, you know, at first the mother seemed like she was a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? She seemed like a little nervous. And he was just like, you know, you disrespected my family and saying all that you did and that was wrong. And she was looking nervous at first, you know. Then all of a sudden, the daughter come over there when he started looking like he was getting a little bit aggressive, y'all. And it wasn't his, like, anything that he said that was aggressive. It was his way, y'all. He just looked like he was ready to slap the shit out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? By his facial expressions, y'all. And she was looking nervous. The daughter came over, you know, and I feel like that's the part when he kind of like broke out of his, you know, anger, you know, and then she started kind of like telling her mother how, you know, you try to interject in my life all the time and I'm tired of it, you know, and this is the stuff that you do. You try to be controlling and you need to stop. And the mother was just like not trying to hear it, you know what I'm saying? And tell her both of them, you know, well, I don't really have nothing to do with your feelings and how you feel. You know, that's not my problem, but you will not tell me what you feel and I'm supposed to go with it. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to happen. And she just seemed real like stuck up and better than thou and control the whole situation. Was like, look, basically, and let both of their ass know this conversation is shut down and I'm not having it and we will not do this here. You know, so Gunplay went on and walked off, the daughter went on and walked off, and I think this is what type of shit the mother does, you know what I'm saying? She takes control and has this like older person persona over top of it where she can bring y'all. She wouldn't have ran me. I'd have let that bitch have it right then and there, because all that little smart slick talk that you trying to do and you trying to basically deflect about the situation, that's not going to happen. We need to talk about how you sent me a 3-page letter downing me and who my parents are. That's what we need to have. And why did you do some ignorant ass shit like that? You know what I'm saying? But Gunplay couldn't even get it out because this bitch, his wife, came over venting her shit and what she's doing to her. You know what I'm saying? What her mother's doing to her. So the conversation ain't really go nowhere with that, but I'm sure, and I'm curious to see how far, you know, we go with saying the mother and this whole dynamic, y'all. But anyway, Amada is over there, you know, getting the blues from Shay, because Shay, girl, you keep on doing the same shit. Shay over there bitching to Amada like they fucking, girl, please, why? Telling her that, yeah, you been fucking with Safari and I ain't even know it, but she don't have to tell you everything. Why do you think she has to tell you everything? Like, this is crazy. I mean, I could see if maybe she was your blood sister or something and you was trying to protect her. Like, what is the problem? It's just way too much, and Amada getting sick of it, you know, and then she had the nerve to tell Amada that, yeah, and Safari says that you don't want to hear it. Safari said that he getting a vasectomy, you know, and I was just concerned because I know you still want kids. Girl, you know, and my mother came right back. She was like, you know, and it pissed Shay the fuck off. She was like, you know what? Well, it's his body, and he can do whatever he wants with his body. She was like, you know what? See, that's why I want to tell you that. That's why I like telling you that, because you just was going to go him. You know, she started yelling and screaming, y'all. I'd have been like, I'm gone. Girl, you're doing too much. Like, everybody is looking at us, and girl, you are embarrassing us. This is too much. You know, you arguing about who I'm fucking. Basically, is what you're doing. You know, and being angry about it, y'all. But y'all know she speak probably mad because Amada broke up with her brother, and she probably still salty about that shit and mad. You know, y'all. But yeah, Amada just was like, this bitch tripping. You know what I'm saying? Which she was, because Shay stormed all off. So, you know. So that is all for this video. I will see you guys later. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.